Hey, yo, 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 can y'all hear me now? Yep, can y'all hear me now? Test, test. Okay, that's it. I see what the problem is. All right. Y'all should be able to hear me, right? Give me a shout. Okay, cool deal. What's up, guys? How everybody's doing? All right, so I kind of see what the technical problem is here, but to figure that out because the screen's kind of small now. Let me see. Let me take a look real quick. Huh. Okay, this will be a little bit better for now. So, guys, check it out. Look, just want to give you all a quick live update. We've been doing some cool stuff, and look, I mean, major shout out. Look what Crypto God has been calling us out, man. Been talking some good stuff about us in the plan, and you guys are kicking ass, all of y'all. I tried to tag everybody this morning just in an update because I just like what we're doing here. I mean, good stuff. I see, Eli's been in the group, John's been in the group, and we got Farmers Hell. And I want to give a shout out to Vincent also, man. Look, I just want to kind of share with you guys what he's been working on. And I mean, good stuff right now. He's put together this script kind of based on what we've been talking about, inside of the plan as far as like a strategy to kind of, buy at different times at specific times. And as you could see, guys, I mean, just kind of touch upon this a little bit. But I mean, look at these buy signals, and even here where it's not exactly perfect, we're trying to figure out the triggers because it's fallen into, when there's a big fall on Bitcoin, you see this dip right here. And so we're working on the triggers because I think the Bollinger Band is kind of affecting the triggers. But guys, I mean, look at this buy. If you'd have hit exactly when this said buy, even if you'd have started, let's say at this point right here, okay, you're looking at a 1% TCA, and then ultimately coming into, I mean, this was unreal. This potential buy, and look at it. I mean, look at this buy. Look at this buy signal. Look at this buy signal. We're going to start working, and Vince and I are going to start working on this to trigger some sell signals too. But right here, guys, if you'd have bought in, and let's say you had the DCA 1%, it would have came back up to this point right here. And if you're doing a 5X trade, which we try to keep it within the 5X range, I mean, you're looking at a 20-something, 25% gain on that buy. I mean, unreal. And look, we're just testing this. There's a lot of triggers. There's a lot of guys in the group that are a lot smarter than me at this. I'm just one of these people. I do a lot of research. I see a lot of things. And, I'm noticing this. And you look at what's happening when these buy signals are hitting, the stock is falling below. And then the RSI is really falling below. And guys, one thing I am really paying attention to, and again, I was never a good technical analysis trader. Just starting to now, and again, just based on a lot of research, a lot of reading. Look at this. I mean, when this sucker, one thing I've learned just recently, I got this off a little bit, but when it's crossing the 50, on the RSI, I mean, look at this explosive growth. So that's something we're triggering into. So look, if we have any people who are good script or coders or, good at this type of stuff, look, this is a collaborative effort. Vincent's done some amazing work, stuff that I probably couldn't do. I'm kind of getting into it a little bit more, but he's put together a lot of stuff right now for us that's really badass. And look, if we could make this plan, put it together, look at Farmer's Hell. I mean, guys, look, seriously, Farmer's Hell and he's got a great, some great script ideas for the bot. We just need some people who know what the shit they're doing. And look, we could put this into play, the action of the plan, put this into the bot, and who knows? I mean, we're going to see where this goes. So, guys, I'm here. What's up, Adam? What's going on, buddy? Willie, we got Luke, Mez. Got a few of y'all on. Any questions, thoughts, anything y'all need right now from me with this? I know it was a big part that I wanted to talk to y'all about was this in particular at the time. What questions you guys have? Anything? If not, just let me know. But I know we got a couple of things. A lot of people asking about how to get into the Welsh Wealth Group, obviously. And so, again, I know we're going to have a date in February open. So if you know anybody, make sure you let them know about this timeline. But just want to share this with y'all, guys. Look, I just want to sit here and scroll through the amazingness that we're dealing with you guys inside of the plan. I mean, we're kicking ass. We got a few newbies in the house. And look, guys, don't feel bad about asking questions. We got a lot of great people inside this group. Get a shout out to Saga, Shilly Crystal, Raptor, Vincent. If I miss some of you guys, don't feel bad. There's got a bunch of y'all I'm trying to go through a lot to organize. And look, guys, we got the sniper. The sniper in the group giving us some calls. And I don't know if you guys know this, but look, post this anywhere else. Okay, he's actually posting some of these calls, these ideas inside the plan. He's going to take place and kind of get together with us. I know Aztec had mentioned too that he's going to probably be getting in. Do want to point out, guys, look, I mean, interesting times in the crypto space right now. Got to keep your mind right. And I did this. I posted with you guys today. And I believe the power of amazing meditation, especially as a group or a plan or put together with people, how it can be great. This right here, guys, this meditation I did this morning was unreal. Something new that I found. It was some things that I may be struggling with a little bit in my life currently. And it was neat how the universe just comes and shows it up to you. So I typed in today in YouTube, and I do it a lot, meditation. And this came up, and I'll tell you, it was amazing how it fell into place with what I'm kind of dealing with in my life at the current moment. Because look, guys, crypto is not easy. It's a lot of money on the line. It's stressful as shit all the time. You take a hit, you take a loss. It's real high highs and real low lows. And keeping the mind strong is so important. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to start posting in here too. And what I'd like you guys kind of do is have this meditation kind of together. I think it'd be amazing to do it as a team. All right, let's see. We got a couple of people. Oh, yeah, look. Vincent. Yeah, Vincent, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's coming together. I don't know if you're on the stream right now or you're paying attention to it. But, this looks good. I think we're going to have some things we're going to put together. All right, let's see. Luke, you ever take profits from the plan and buy? Yeah, I do. I'll tell you, man, that's kind of a hard lesson learned for me with currently doing the plan. And look, guys, I've been breaking down the plan for a while now. I think when John made me a moderator, he had seen that I posted something about this. And I don't know if you guys ever watched the TV show, The Prophet. I don't know if y'all get it in other countries and whatnot, but Marcus Leota, I believe is his name. He talks about trust the process. Okay, guys. And it's so important to trust the process. And the really cool part is this meditation today talked about that. trust in the process, why you're here, what you're doing. It was so neat how this kind of fell into place. But, I posted about trust in the process and having a plan, and I'll never forget when Bonanza asked me, what do you want to name the channel? And man, I thought about it for a second. I said, man, it's got to be called The Plan. And this is it, guys. And I think one of you guys, it might have been Adam, you had $25 today, man. So I was like, I'm just curious, and guys, I want you to understand, this is something that is going to take a ton of discipline, and it could work. I mean, mathematically, universally speaking, the power of compounding gains works. Look at Saga, what he's doing. Look at what I can't think of his name right now, but a few of the guys in the group have done. Now, the bad thing is we have these days sometimes where we fucking take a hit, okay? And we want to try to do that. So, yes, Luke, you want to take profit. You want to buy spot, okay? Now, guys, you want to pay attention when you're buying spot too, okay? You want to buy spot in the downswings. If you look at some of these times, just because you're buying spot, okay, if you look at like Ethereum, for example, there's certain times you want to buy spot. You want to come down into these areas and look. This is something that I did want to point out about about what we're doing too. The timeline for what we're doing on the plan with this trading view script is important, as you see in the hour. It worked sometimes in the hour and it didn't work others. Okay, right here you had a pretty massive DCA down, but you kind of know that where you're going in. 18%. You don't want to do that on a DCA, guys. Okay, but if you do look at where it came in, and this is what I talked about. It's working. I mean, this script so far is working about 75% of the time. Okay, so not bad. I don't know if you guys ever paid attention to something I learned in my coaching business for a long time ago. I think it was Ted Williams is the greatest baseball hitter known ever. Okay, he has a record for the best hitting average ever. And the crazy part about it is that when he went to the plate, he actually failed almost more than half of the time. He went to bat. I can't remember what his exact batting average was, like a 550 or something. It's the best batting average in baseball ever, as I remember. But, this guy was considered great, the greatest of all time. And he essentially almost failed 50% of the time going to bat. Okay. And that's kind of what this falls into, guys. If you're taking profits, you're putting it back into place, this is the power of a stop loss. This is the power of a stop loss, okay? Because these are times when it didn't work. And that's something we got to be conscious of and pay attention to in this, okay? I need you guys to learn and grow from all of this, okay? Because if we do this together, we're going to learn. So, Luke, great question. That was a long answer, man. Adam, look, I'm showing the method right now, man. This is kind of where we're at. Again, I want to tell y'all guys is that, I'm not an expert on this. I am just kind of basing this on, one, the law of gains, okay, compounding gains, compounding interest in a sense, where we're talking about, making these type of numbers. And I tell you guys, this is where, just give you an idea of, what Saga had mentioned today, I really took that into account where, I have an account at $10,000. I'm going to start doing this based on him and his post today. And I'm just starting a few accounts like this, but $10,000, 2.5% every day, even if you reinvested, like Luke, if you reinvested, let's say 25% into spot and then 75% back into futures. Guys, the money's pretty silly. Okay. We're looking at a $200,000 swing right here in the 6-month span. Okay. That's a lot of money. Can it be more? Yes. If you went to a higher interest, but Saga said it, man, it's cozy. There's going to be days when you're going to get your 7.5. There's going to be days when you get your 0. There's going to be days when you get your -2, -5, maybe -10. I took a -9 hit the other day. I made it back up. It sucked. Okay. And that's the power of keeping your mind, comfy too inside of this space. Yeah, Adam, that's exactly it, man. You go from 1,000 to 7,000. It's definitely a good start. Biggest spot bags. I got a lot of spot bags, man, to be honest with you, I've been buying spot for quite a few years, and I kind of do that a lot, and I put it back into it. But just want to kind of show you guys this. This is something right here, the alerts. We're working on a way to maybe trigger this to an alert. I kind of set my own alerts up at the moment, and look at this, guys. I wanted to show you how it can, not work right. Okay, this is not exact science. Look at XRP, for example. I think this is going to trend into the hot coins, okay, and based on a certain amount, and the things why we're not releasing it yet is like if you look at some of these triggers, they haven't hit. So certain things that I'm working on, because I don't want to sit here and get anybody burned, but I mean, right here would have been a great time to buy. But you see where it didn't fall into the method that we put into play or putting into place. So that's things we got to figure out. Okay. But like XRP right here, man, I mean, if you look at what happened here, there's really, you probably wouldn't have done well today. Okay. And if you're basing a lot of this just off of the script that we're using or the system, you probably would have lost a lot of money on XRP. Okay. Now we could change the time frames and see. And so here's an important part. Here's something to look at. Okay. And this is where the challenge is what we're doing. We're trying to figure out is the right times. 15-minute looks a lot better. 5-minute looked horrible. Now in the 15-minute, look at these triggers. Okay. Look at these triggers right here, guys. So we got 3 opportunities on the 15-minute window on XRP. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, this is some gains right here. I don't know if y'all looking at this. This is gains. Okay. So again, guys, we're figuring this out. I'm glad that everybody's kind of here doing this with us. If we want coders. Look, if you guys know a coder, somebody who's a badass coder, is great at working with maybe the auto alerts inside of TradingView, because Vincent's put some work in, man. If we can kind of collaborate together with Farmers Hell's idea and the different things we're interested in, if we could turn this into a bot and we could succeed 60, 70% of the time on a trade with this system and the plan, it's game on, guys. Game on. All right, guys. Well, look, that was a quick live. I got my video and my audio working. I'm glad. So I'm going to start doing this more. And look, I know you guys, one last thing I want to touch upon. I know you guys all keep telling me that you want to get better at something before you come on and talk to me about it. But that's bullshit, okay? You guys are kicking ass. Everybody in Walsh Wealth Group is going to take notice of what you're doing right here. Some of you guys have tripled your income or your gains in less than 30 days. I want you to just talk about that. I want the person who failed. I want the person who lost 50% of their portfolio to come in and talk about that pain and talk about the lesson they learned. So look, good, bad, ugly. Everybody has a lesson that can be learned from you no matter what. From the person who starts trading day one to the person who's been trading for 10 years, okay? So don't tell me that you're not ready yet, because each and every one of you guys are ready. I want to start talking to y'all. One last thing, I'm going to set up a Zoom where it's going to be just the people in the plan. I mean, everybody obviously in the group's invited, but everybody in the plan is going to sit here and talk and kind of hang out and get to know each other and discuss these things. So, guys, look, you're kicking ass. We got God, John, Crypto God, John. We got Eli's. We got Farmers Hell. We got some of the mods taking notice of what we're doing here in our channel. And like John said, best channel in the business. Let's get it, guys.